Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, a woman's finished rigging up a customer's order and gave him his change back. Thank you. And he left a couple bucks in a tip jar. Have a good day. And his man turned and walked away in Howard's next. Is Eric here? As a matter of fact, he is, and it's Eric Keynes with the R. Stacy, you can go on break. And as Stacy turned and headed to the back, while Howard and Eric began talking. So how's Pub doing? It's running smooth. I'm so glad it's open. That makes the two of us. Meanwhile, at the LAPD in the holding area, Tay is waiting till Gwen came to her cell, and Tay saw and got up and went to her Gwyneth. How did you get in here? Trust me, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Well, I got time before I go back to the hospital, so why don't you fill me in? Meanwhile, in Greg's office, Cassie came in and began looking around, and as she has a flashback of the storage room of Claire coming in and closing the door and head to the corner area, and as she thinking, those fools have no idea. And then she began to remove her disguise, revealing to be Cassie just as the flashback in. Damn, that was way too easy. Is there something I can help you with? And as Cassie turned and saw Jack, who came in. Where's Greg? I need to talk to him. He's pursuing the case right now. Is he now? Is there something I can do for you? Meanwhile, at the Everglade Ridge Manor, as Michelle, David, Dustin, and Sherman came in, and as Dustin went and closed the door, and they all began talking. Why the hell are we here? Isn't it obvious? What is? What your mother's saying is, the two of you are moving here. The hell we are. You two must have really lost it to think that Sheridan and I would ever stay here in Los Angeles. Meanwhile, at the Crestwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Lucy's lying on the couch. Tristan came in, and she saw her husband, and as she sat up, just as he went and sat next to her, and sent some along Lucy. You okay? Never in my years of life I would see this company. There's no way anyone can see it. All I know is, my dad loves my mom, and have you tried talking to her? Yeah, except when I got to the house, she left a note saying she's moving out. Really? That's convenient. That doesn't sound like caring, which led me to believe there's more to this story. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Vince went and got himself a cup of coffee. And as he put the coffee pot down and went and sat down, just as Karen's really Susan came to where Vince is, and he saw his mom and got up and faced her. Vince, how's Andrew doing? So far, no response. He will pull through in the end. And as Susan sent some wrong for son. What's wrong? I think you know exactly what's wrong here. You heard the news of our split. Yeah, I did. The question is, I want to know why you choose to walk away from my dad. Meanwhile, in Kristen's room, Kristen's lying in bed reading a magazine till Will came and knocked on the door. And as Kristen looked and saw Will there, and as she put the book down, just as he came in to where she is. How are you doing? I'm fine. Then you want to tell me what the hell is going on here? You're gonna find out anyway. You mean the fact that you can't carry both babies? Yeah, where'd you throw me in? That's cause I told her to. And now, I gotta decide which baby I'm gonna keep. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to Will, Michael's behind the closet door, listening to the conversation. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner in the front area in Jesse's booth, Jesse and Emily are talking. Okay, look, I'm sorry for snapping at you. It's just I got a lot on my mind, I understand. John's death has really taken a toll. Thing is, I'm choosing to trust Kyle despite him going on a business trip, which I'm sure it's about the company. Of course. Anyways, I gotta go. Jesse, just tell your wife Lauren to let it go and please focus on fixing your marriage. I will. Take care. And as Jesse got up and turned and walked away, just as Kyle and Jared came to where Emily is and she saw them. I can't help but overhear this conversation. When Lauren and Jesse's gonna back the hell off? Why they interfering anyway? I'm guessing I made some distraction, but not to worry. I told them to back off and focus on their own marriage. Anyways, I got something to take care of, so I meet you back at base? Yeah, sounds good. And as Emily got up and went and kissed Kyle. And as he pulled back, and as Emily turned and headed to the back, while Kyle turns to Jared. Look, I gotta go. I'll see you later. Alright, and as Kyle went and left the diner, just as Allison came to where Jared is, and he saw her. I finally found you at last. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Howard and Eric are talking. So, what can I do for you, Eric? Well, it's not what you could do for me, it's what I could do for you. And what would that be? As you know, I came here with one of my youngest daughters, Tanya, and I was thinking about staying here in LA. So in other words, you're looking for work. Yeah, I was kind of hoping they'll be hiring here. Look, I'm not trying to sound it's cool. Let me go get an application for you. You know what, on second thought, since we're family and all, why don't you follow me? And as Eric led Howard to the back. Meanwhile, at the LAPD in the holding cell, Gwen is talking to Taya. So what you trying to say to me that Karen and Mildred's here with you? I know that seems crazy. Yeah, it does. Cause I just saw Mildred at the hospital. Have you noticed she's been different? No. By the way, if what you're saying is true, where are they? They're in the interrogation room, but they should be back. Okay. How are you really? Honestly, Gwen, I don't feel good. Carly and Sharon are working on pushing an arrangement as we speak. That's good to know. And as two people came to where Gwen and Tay is, and Gwen saw it's revealed to be Karen and Mildred, and she's surprised. Oh my God, it's true. Meanwhile, in Greg's office, Cassie and Jack are talking. This concerns me and Greg only. Then I'm afraid you're gonna have to come back. Okay, Jack, maybe you can help after all. Okay, what's up? I want to help out an investigation on what happened with Frank and Mimi. Sorry, I'm afraid that's already been taken. What about my brother Andrew? I want to know the reason to why nobody's doing anything about it. I'm on that case. Is there any leads? I can't be liberty to say, Chris, but I'll keep you informed should anything change. And as Cassie went and left Greg's office. Meanwhile, at the Everglade Ridge Manor, as Michelle, David, Dustin, and Sheridan all came in the living room. And as they all sat down, with Dustin and Sheridan facing their parents while their parents raised their children. Need to remind you that your father and I paid to have you in college. I could have got a scholar on my own, but you didn't, so we paid it. So basically, unless you pay for something, we can pull it in a heartbeat. Well, maybe I don't need your help in the first place. Dustin, you have enough credits to get yourself to school here. Fine, but I'll do it on my own terms. What I'm gonna do, it's my senior year. You and you will be fine, trust me. Bottom line is, this is your home, and if you wanna leave, then go. But keep in mind, you'll be on your own. You know what? I just might take you both on that. Meanwhile, at the Crestwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Lucy and Tristan are talking. You think there's something? I don't know. But I do know my mom would never walk away from my dad. Maybe I can call my dad to look into it, seeing that him and Bradley are good friends. Is your dad still here? I'm sure he is, but I haven't heard from him lately. All I know is, I cannot let my parents in my marriage. And lately, my mom's been acting sort of dodgy. How so? The way she's behaving. I mean, I saw her at John's funeral, and I can feel the coldness from her. As if what? As if my mom was acting like a Colin. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Vince and Karen's Lee Susan are talking. Look, a lot has happened, really? Cause I don't bite for once, you don't have to. I made it quite clear to your father it's over between us. I get that, but you never told me why. And I'm getting the facts, let me stop you right there. I really appreciate that you care about me so much, but you and everyone else need to respect my decision because I made up my mind. This does not sound like you all. You'd rather have me lie to your father and make him believe that we're the most powerful couple in history? That might work in the movies, but this is real life. Your father and I are growing apart. Meanwhile, in Kristen's room, Kristen and Will are talking. Are you serious? Yeah. I decided to save our baby. What about Michael? Why the hell would you bring my ex-husband wrong? He's still your husband. I want to focus on us and our new baby. And speaking of which, I'm doing a C-section. Seriously, Kristen? Why would you do that? Because I have to do it. You have to do it. Come on, Will. Gwen told me that C-section is best for our baby. Oh, so now it's our baby. Which is it, Kristen? Because you already told Gwen. Now did you? Meanwhile, unbeknownst to Will, Michael's still behind the closet door, listening to their conversation. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Jared and Allison are talking. I miss you. Not as much as I miss you. So, are you looking forward to having fun with me? Yeah, I am. You wanna eat here? Sure. I am starving to death. Let's go. And as they went inside the booth and face each other. I miss working here. They are hiring now. Besides, I let the restaurant we own where we're from. Meanwhile, Emily came back to the front and saw Sister Mary, who also saw her. Emily! And as Mary went to where Emily is, and as they hug each other, and pull back and face each other. Girl, I haven't seen it in a long time. Yeah, I kinda had to leave town. Losing my grandfather John was almost too painful to imagine. Anyways, you got time for a quick chat? For you, I got all the time in the world. Let's get a table. Already got one. And as Mary led Emily to her booth, and as they went and sat down and faced each other. So tell me, what's my older sister been up to lately? Long story short, I'm still head over heels over Nate Collins. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Jesse's apartment, Jesse came in. But his iPhone beeps, and he got it from his pocket and saw it's a text from his mom. And as he texts his mom back, and start remembering his girlfriend Lauren. Oh my god, Lauren, I completely forgot. And as Jesse start dialing Lauren's number, to hear his door slams. And as Jesse turned and saw Kyle there, who's not happy with him. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub in the office, Howard and Eric are talking while Eric's reviewing Howard's application. Okay, I see you have a lot of experience in running pubs. I used to work there from time to time, so I see. Alright, look, I'm looking for a night manager, which I see in your resume that you fit the category perfectly. I assure you, Eric, I will not let you down if you give me a chance. You do know you'll be working with your daughter, right? That's fine. Good. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna give you a trial run. How soon we talking? How about now? I'll train you, and if it all goes well, you get yourself a job. Meanwhile, at the LAPD in the holding cell, Wayne is talking to Taya, and his friend's surprised by Karen and Mildred's arrival. What the hell is going on here? It's a long story. Wayne and Linda. Look, Gwen, you can't tell anyone. Why not? We don't want to throw the Connor twins off at all. Basically, Wayne and Linda are somehow major Colin versions of Karen and Mildred. Why would they do that unless, isn't it obvious? They want to destroy our families. By the way, I heard you're doing a good job running the hospital. Thank you. So, what's your plan? Make it look like they won. In the meantime, just keep an eye on them. Look, I will come back later and we'll try to sort this out. Please excuse me. And his friend turned and walked away, just as the guard came and opened his cell. Taya, you've been set free. Don't worry, I'll come back for you too. Thank you. Anyways, you two get back in. And as Karen Mildred went back in, and as the guards closed the cell. And as he turned and faced Taya, you might want to hear the terms from Carl and Sharon first. That's fine. Excuse me, and as the guard let Taya out. Meanwhile, in the storage room, Cassie came in, and as she closed the door, and as she thinking, damn it, Jack, I will not let you stand in my way. Besides, and as Cassie got her iPhone up and turned on and pulled up the picture of Claire being tied up in an unknown location, somebody just might pay for it. Meanwhile, at the front desk area, Taya's finished signing papers. And then she gave it to Jack. Thank you. The guard said Carl and Sharon have terms based on my release. They'll fill you in. Excuse me. And as Jack got up, just wait here and turn and walk away, just as Gwen came to where Taya is. And she turned and faced her. I want you to tell me what the hell is going on. Why are there clone versions of Karen and Mildred? Meanwhile, at the Everglade Ridge Manor in the living room, Michelle, David, Dustin, and Sharon are talking. You know, I am almost sick of your damn attitude. Do you have any idea how we feel? You two just moved us here cross country without even asking us. Your mom and I have our own reason. Let me guess. Michael, right? Oh, I get it. He's more important to the two kids you had. He's our son. You're better. I refuse to believe. You don't have to. We told him that we moved here so all of us could be a family. You both are such hypocrites. And as Dustin got up and went and left the room, and Sheridan also got up. He would never be part of this family. Never! And as Sheridan also went and left the room, and as David turned to Michelle, hey, don't worry. They'll get used to it. Oh, I know they will. Meanwhile, at the Crestwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Lucy and Tristan are talking. Colin? Yeah, isn't it obvious? She is not acting like her at all. What should we do about it? I'm gonna go home and visit her, and I want you to come with me as backup. Sure. And as they got up and headed to the front area. It's about time we get some answers to what the hell is going on here. And as they went and left the house. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the waiting room, Vince and Karen's Lee Susan are talking. You two are growing apart. Yeah, we are. You know, Mom, there's a thing called counseling, and it really... So wake up, Vince. You're fooling yourself, living in a fantasy world. You know, I will refuse to accept. Frankly, I didn't ask you to. Please excuse me. And as Susan got up and turned and walked away. Meanwhile, in Kristen's room, Kristen and Will are talking. You told her? Yeah, I did. I'm doing this because I want no discussion. It's done. You want me to accept this? If you love me, then you will. Gwen's on her way to perform as she speak. I'm gonna need some air. Do what you have to do, but be back when I'm in labor. And as Will turned and left the room. Just as Michael came on the class area and went where Kristen is. You did good. I just don't feel good lying to him. Hey, we've come too far to give up now. You're right. We gotta make certain this works. Will can never find out the fact that baby I'm carrying is yours, and he never will. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Jared and Allison are talking while eating lunch. And as Allison sent some wrong Jared. You okay? I need to ask you something. What is it? I have an idea on what to do when we get home. What's that? Oh, I didn't mean here in Los Angeles. I know what you mean. Allison, I am looking forward to becoming a dad, and I'm sure you'll be a good one. Thank you. Come on, let's go. And as they got out, and Jared took out his wallet and left $40 on the table. And as they head out, holding hands, walking past Emily and Mary's booth, while they continued talking. You still love me? Yeah, despite the fact you cheated on me, I can't help hate. It's a common trait. That's why I want to pursue Robbie full on. You like Nate and want to date Robbie. Robbie's a great guy. Besides, we bond very well. By the way, have you seen him lately? Oh, he's at the cafe. Gloria hired him as a temp while Maria is gone. Good, I'm going there now. I hope it works out between you two. Thank you. And as Mary got up and turned and walked away, and as Emily also got up and got her iPhone and texted Kyle that she's on her way. Time for some one-on-one with my husband. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in Jesse's apartment in the living room, Jesse's facing Kyle. What the hell are you doing here? I warned you to back off. No! You told my wife to be careful. Save this interference. Look, I thought it's too late for that. Now it's time to pay. And as Kyle revealed the mammalian ring, and Jesse saw and is stunned. No way. That can't be that item. Oh, I'm glad you're familiar with this item, and now you're about to see what it can really do.